Today we will see how accounts and fee module work together, how we map fee module with accounts. We'll log in as admin user. First we will go to fee masters. Uh, Two fee masters are mandatory for fee accounts mapping. These are excess amount and late fee fine amount. You have to add these two fee heads are mandatory. The name must be same. You can see a message over there that excess amount and late fee fine are not added. This is coming because in campus configuration we have uh, place that fee and account mapping is required. Let's see where that is. Master setup. Uh, you can see that fee account mapping required is yes. That's why that warning message is coming at fee master screen. You can add these masters under any head. Under any fee group, there is no constraint on fee group. If fee account mapping is true, then there is one more intermediate step, that is fee ledger mapping. You have to map each fee head with a specific ledger in accounts module. For each financial year, there will be a different setting. There are two options. First is default setting, that you have to only select account company and financial year. You will get the list of fee heads in the left corner, and you have to map these fee heads with different general accounts and different bank account and different cash accounts. Whenever a fee will be collected under activity fee, it will be credited into activity fee ledger, and it will be debited from central bank limited if it is a check or check or DD payment. If it is a cash payment, then it will be debited from cash in hand JKLU account. You can overlap this setting by creating fee pattern specific settings. In that case, you will have to select any academic year and a program and a fee pattern, sorry, and you can create a overlapping setting for this. Otherwise, the default one will be used. uh, we had added two more fee heads just now, late fee fine and excess amount. We have to map these fee heads with any account. If you will not save it, it will provide another warning message. First, let us see that in fee collection screen, when fee account mapping is true and there are some unmapped fee heads, it will provide show you one error message that following fee heads are unmapped. You can There is a shortcut to enter that mapping screen, and you can save this mapping over there. Now let us see how the vouchers will be created. Uh, Once a fee account mapping is true and the logged in user is not an employee, there will be an additional drop down of voucher approving employee, because a voucher will be created once you will submit or create a fee entry. One employee is required to approve that particular voucher. So if the logged in user is employee, that employee itself will be used to approve that voucher. Otherwise, you will have to select an employee. Let us log in as an employee so that you don't need to select the voucher approving employee. You can see that two payment modes are coming over here, one for check and one for cash, and total 1,25,000 has been collected. Now let us see how the voucher has been created. You can see a receipt voucher of same amount, 1,25,000 has been created over here. 1,20,000 was cash check payment, so you can see the check number, and 5,000 was cash payment. So generate the PDF report for this voucher. Uh, in case of normal fee payment, a receipt voucher will be created. But if the fee is being adjusted from some excess payment made earlier, general voucher will be created for the same amount. Let us take an example of that. Jiten Yadav has to pay 56,000. Let us pay 60,000. Now let us create an extra demand of 4,000. And let us adjust the excess payment made earlier with this extra demand created. can see a general voucher created for this particular entry. A PDF can also be generated. And in case of revoke, payment voucher will be created. Let us take one example for fee revoke. On fee revoke screen, you will have to enter the reason why this fee is being revoked, and employee is also required if fee account mapping is true. The same entry will still be visible at this screen, but the status will be revoked, and a payment voucher will be created in accounts module, that particular amount. You can see 10,000 was the fee collected at that screen, that was revoked. In case of late fee fine payment, that will be included with the fee collection amount based upon the due date of fee installment. We can see the due date of this particular installment is this 31/08/2012, and this is the fine setting. Till 10 date it will be 400 rupees, and after that it will be 500 rupees. Although it has been written as 20, but even after 20 days the same amount, 500 rupees, will be collected as late fee fine amount. Now let us see how it will impact the fee collection screen. We can see the fine amount is appearing here is 500 rupees, and this will be the first priority while collecting the fee if you are using automatic apportioning. But there is a provision to waive this fine amount off. You can select this checkbox, and this amount will not be collected as late fee fine now. If we collect some amount, late fee fine amount will not be collected. All the amount will go under fee heads.